Good morning, everyone. Who do you serve? Simple question today. I think everyone would say, well, I serve the Lord. It's good, especially throughout this week, that we take some time to reflect and to meditate on who we serve. Who do you serve? Who do I serve? Do I serve myself? Or do I serve the Lord? Do you serve yourself? Or do you serve the Lord? Last week we heard the prodigal son, and the invitation was there for us. It was a time where we looked at the fact that we are judged. We're judged by our family, judged by other priests. The sisters were here this morning at 7:30. They're judged by the sisters, other sisters, judged by the people that you work with, even in our own community. We're judged. There's one place that we're not judged, and that's in the confessional. There we receive God's mercy. See, the prodigal son had an epiphany, and that's what we pray for. We pray for the scales to fall from our eyes, a realization, oh, I see now. I made a mistake. I'm prideful in this area, or I'm vain, or I know that this is wrong and I do it anyway and I struggle, but I'm going to go and I'm going to be honest with myself and honest with God in the confessional. And I know He's going to embrace me and He's going to give me the strength to continue to move forward. Now today, what are we serving, or who are we serving? Are we serving ourselves, or are we serving God? What we hear in that first reading from Amos, basically what's going on there is that in that time frame, you weren't supposed to take absolutely everything off the tree when it was time for harvest. And it's the same thing with the wheat. When you were separating it, there would be some leftovers. And you were supposed to leave these things for the poor. And what we hear is not only do they gather up everything that they possibly can, and they keep it for themselves. And then not only that, but they're messing with the scales. They're cheating people. Jesus puts it in this way. He says that parable of the untrustworthy steward. And why does he commend him? I mean, think about it. He just utilized his gifts and his talents. Actually, that's why he did it. That's why he commended him. Because he's finally acting in a prudent way. You think clearly, you judge rightly, and you act decisively. Okay, that's prudence or wisdom. And then he fired him. He fired him. Why? Because he did it for himself. And there's the difference. There is legitimate self-interest, and then there is selfishness. And you say, Father, well, how can I know? Well, you can envision that there is an altar in your heart. What do you place on that altar? That is your priority, and that is who or what you serve. Okay? So what do you place on the altar? Do you place family on the altar? Then you're serving family. Essentially yourself. Are you serving popularity? Is popularity the number one? Is it power or prestige? Is that the altar? Pleasures? Everything there's nothing that's wrong as long as it's ordered. What do we place there? Do we place God first? See, because when we place God first, then we love our family more than we could possibly have loved them if they were the ones on the altar. It's a very simple question. I hope we pray and we think about it this week. Who do you serve?